as on a bit making sure that like the legacy of me, of the artists basically.
The question that's ringing in my head right now, all those artists who had passed, right? I saw Joe Belaka when he was old and things were not going on. I went to school, I was staff, so he was staying around. I used to see him when I was a child. Things didn't really go well when he was like really old. Somebody like that, his songs, how can the relatives or whoever of that sort is there anything like they can do about it?
Okay. I know the answer might be may go way around. Yesterday I also had and yes, I mean our question is about I think they are not crying a mom. Make us say let's have that. It's part of the conversation. We know that Terry Bonchaka Monday is going to be his 20 years since he passed away.
Okay.
So one of the guys who look alike, Awudat. So I think the mother, Terry Bonchaka's mom,
right.
Awudat, and he said that Charlie, we have some Terry Bonchaka works be actually one farmer bonte. We said we want you to bring it out and I publish it. And I told the guy that Charlie, bro, the works if he did ask the mommy or the family say, Charlie, is the data around?
Yeah.
Because maybe I go be interested, I go even buy one of the songs from it,
right.
And then, or probably do some business. But the question is that have they protected the works? No, the works hasn't been protected. So in this case, with that Jiwelaka case, I don't know the son. Is it Kofi Aka?
Bro, we have no idea. Right?
Okay, so into the children, it is up to them to check with Gamru. It is up to them to check with Gamru. What to do with it.
Can they sign up for PRS for music?
Oh, they can, and then they can register all the songs that And as far as they also have the albums, it is also their right to market them. Because the more that they play, the more
exactly.
Yes, and maybe if there's a tour or something, they would. A way of marketing then they report all these songs that they are marketing back to their PRO and they get sorted. Or you get the point. So that is how it is done. So me first uncle when I hear such conversation, I keep thinking like, okay, when I get time to speak to my daughter, mention her to say, my daughter, okay, you know that this is my daughter, for instance, is 13 years.
Okay.
And my wife is there. But like I said, with my wife, I educate her in these things as well.
Right.
But I prefer to use my daughter more to get enlightened more or enlighten my children more. Because the thing is, as a musician, I want you to report this. As a musician, you always have to think about your next of kin. Now, the next of kin, is this our next of kin? Or you're interested in your catalogs?
That's true.
Yes.
That is true. Absolutely.
Your family member, I say, or you're interested in your catalogs.
That's true, yeah.
So, Abasa, okay. What trusting one. That's why the best thing is you have to do it for you to be on a safer hands. You have to do it with your wife or your daughter or your son, like your own circle, better than doing it externally.
Right.
But if you do it in your own circle, at least with your wife, your daughter, kids, I say mubako any interest.
Right.
Now if they are say omunya interest now, psychologically, you need to grow it on them. Me, my daughter loves my music a lot. Any music that I play, she loves listening to them. She loves singing it back to back. So in this case, what do I have to do? I'll show her that, okay, this is the collective society that I am in, PRS. Their office is in Streatham, London, but we are staying here in Manchester. But then it is always there for you. It is always there for you. So me login details, maybe an email and I'll be okay. Your name is on it. Okay, so and so.
Right.
You're saying it is next of kin. Okay, that's it. In the Abasa now, your works that you are doing, your productions, your catalogs that you are creating, you can also credit her as an executive producer.
Oh.
So that they be a and I don't know what you see. This technology, it grows so fast. So we wouldn't know. Me and you wouldn't know. What will become in the next 30 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the best thing for you to do is, okay, your product that is coming as an artist or a catalog that you do, okay, you also use your daughter as executive producer. This thing I learned from Nas. You know, say if in daughter,
with the daughter, Destiny.
If in daughter way they do the executive production. A bit me about say, as the father, no, if you are doing all the investment, but you are crediting it to your daughter. Because then I said that to be say who knew what, and I said me tour, you know, that kind of thing.
Bro, this be great points. I mean, this is meant to empower people, and then you know, because bro, there's a lot of talent, but there's no direction. So much talent, no direction, and then same thing keeps happening over and over again. See,
that's why we have lost a lot of people in the system.
So many.
We have lost a lot of them talent. You know? We are losing people, both dead, alive. We are losing people because Ghana is the country is like, okay, when you are too good, we have to do something to rip you off.
So exactly. Everybody wants to rip you off.
In such situation, no, what do you have to do as an art? The thing is, let me tell you, the problem that it is actually killing the Ghana music industry or Ghana music itself now, any interest in that is the too many radios that we have on the system, and then we have too many artists. There's no structure, there's no plan B. Okay, then times, let me tell you, I keep saying, I always miss Rollins, because Rollins, it be Rollins in time, you know, some laws be and some structure be where you make certain people know, okay, their message, their style of sound, this is what I would do, this is what I would do. And because if you check out almost every artist that came from the 90s, from our era, they were all big guys. They were all big guys. But now, this generation, if you not be say Black Sherif go fall into the hands of Nigerians and go and got the end stone. Back then, we all knew that Lord Kenya was the biggest artist, but somebody was bigger than him in communities, in the whole Ghana, because there was this national agenda. Obi sin Obi. When you have somebody was bigger than, you get the point. So you can't pinpoint, say, oh, maybe I'm from this camp. So no. So it actually makes artists now be a free school mover, because then times a lot of stars free school man on you. Typical example is Nasty and De La Soul. Lord Kenya from school. Shim or be contain from school. Shim no be. But now, looking at the way you see, you get the point. Internet artists, you know, it doesn't make the industry interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The point.
It doesn't.
So if you are coming now and you know that you believe that you are very good, you have a sound, you have an identity and all that, always think abroad. Don't think Ghana alone.
Don't think local.
Because if something happens, say baby and job. Me, for instance, well, how many people they know the name, but how many people know my song? But then, Charlie, Uganda they feel me, Kenya people they feel me, other countries they feel me. You get the point.
You get the point.
At the end of the day, it be there is nothing like passion anymore. There's nothing like passion anymore. It's business.
Of course,
it's business. So, I mean, if you come into the music, you have to be ready for you. You have to be ready for the business. Exactly. I keep on saying that investors will hop out as investors did, but the thing is that almost there are a lot of potholes in the industry.
Yeah.
A lot of things that so the Nisika Shima one here be born from.
Yeah.
One here Nawari Begu.
Yeah.
One here a lot of things will happen to his life.
Right.
So it is better that all investing.
Yeah.
But if we have about 10 artists who understand the language of communication, the language of business interactions, I am sure even if you meet Dangote, any Ghanaian musician can wake up and go to Dangote and sit, have a cup of tea with Dangote and say that I want you to invest in this. By this time we are going to get this amount of money in this period of time. Because if there is money in promotion, the song will go. It doesn't matter. I mean, let's use Sonny Achiba's songs, any of Sonny Achiba's songs, Indian songs. If it came out today, and can hit it, because there is no money that pushes the song.
Exactly.
And also, if we are going backwards and we are coming, let's say if we can reverse time to go back. Radio stations, I'm sure a lot of artists that we have, a lot of young talents that we have, there can be a hit. But in Ghana, we have about 480 stations or so in Ghana. So what do you expect? So it's like more. But Ghana, no, there is no market. Now the market is very open.
Very open. It's huge.
Open. So it is pushing you away from the country to go other side. So
that's the truth.
To go there you need money.
Sad truth.
Yeah. So to do that you need money to push the work going. Yeah. Because imagine traveling expenses and all that. Maybe you get the point. Traveling expenses, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that. So yeah.
Wow. Charlie, thanks. I appreciate it. I think so going forward, the young artists that they come there, therefore form a team.
Yeah.
That would also reduce the pressure on that kind of divisions that they go on right now. Therefore stop those things. You know.
Yeah. So that but the team, my question too is how are they going to form it?
I mean,
because most of the teams that you form are many way in school, many way.
Yes, handshake business. So we will do what we go to do. We will educate them and see how these things are formed.
Because it's very important. What you are talking about is me. I don't get him, but I be one man person with me. One man person.
Because when we started Rex Boys, it was a team. Because I remember the Wu-Tang structure. I remember the Rockefeller structure. So we had a blogger. Who is now a Amrado, the road manager, saying here now, Carles, a fair guy.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, he was our blogger.
Okay.
Yeah, gave him all the resources, courses, whatever, to become to be able to do his job. One Click Photography was handling photography, and then the two producers, JN, P-Rex, and then there was one acting as an engineer. We called him Too Sweet. He was the one that mixes the song.
Okay.
And then me managing everybody and handling the branding and personal branding, like corporate branding for the label. And so we're moving fast like that. Even though we didn't know certain things. I was printing all the t-shirts for the promotional everything. I was designing all the logos, all the album art. I was doing everything. So we moved that fast. You get what I'm saying? And there was a studio to record, so it wasn't like we were going to pay somewhere. So I mean, going forward, those are some of the models. But I said split sheets in my name. I said studio every time.
Yes. You know, split sheet has to be in the studio because we be able to make you can come across someone.
You be able to make
and even it may be skits. Okay, Charlie, do some skits, or at least there's something that it is for in place. And obviously before, and one thing, I want you to also record this. I am begging every musician, every outcome musician, everybody, I'm begging in the name of God. If you sign or if you go an agreement with that creative person on the paper, that is if it's on the studio, or even if it is not on the studio. I know without that paper in the studio, people will go wayward. But if it's in the studio or whatever, please, before you release the project, let the creatives know about it.
Right.
Do checks, make sure that IPI account,
everything is solid.
Yes, everything is solid. Okay, release here. Okay, why win? What push on so we activate? You are doing this, you are doing that. Make sure that because at the end there will be a sika.
Sika won't quite no able promote you. Say it's difficult.
That is what the artists they don't think about it. Or no, just say, me, I get 7 million followers, I get these followers. So I don't care, my release you many numbers. Okay, that is it. You can get your numbers, but let me tell you, don't forget that the digitization of we are dealing with computer and human beings. So some of the people who do it in the stream, they'll not be human beings, will be computer. Sometimes
computer. That's Spotify. So they said that they can't root out a. Let me see if it's here. Spotify is changing its royalty model to crash fraudulent streams and punish people doing stuff like that. Anyway, that's another story for another day.
When did this come out?
I think I saw it. Spotify is not paying artists for their streams unless they have a minimum amount of streams per year, starting 2024. I'm here to read everything. Wow. The whole thing. So you can check that out.
You need to send me the link, and I think every artist need to, because we are doing that, and Nigerians have ways to do things. But in Ghana, I don't say we not get that.
We know how. But we say we know that don't pass everybody.
So then the SEOs not so strong to put
exactly
the problem.
Exactly.
So I think it is.
I go find a link and send you. But bro, Charlie, thanks. I appreciate it. I think when I'm done, I will post a video back for download them and
and
post them bit by bit.
Yeah, Charlie. To let everybody know, Charlie. Next month, we know that girl money like that for promotion, but next month I will release songs upon songs. I have a maxi single coming out next month.
Solid.
It should be out on the 24th of November. But before that, I'll drop a certain hardcore song before these songs are out. That's why I told you that I was going to. That's where I'm going to address.
Right.
Industry issues, that kind of stuff in a song. Because sometimes, too much typing, too much video doing about it and all that.
Let me quote.
What would you go and so there?
Oh yeah. I say one rap song is worth. I said it. I think it was Minister Farrakhan.
Yeah.
I said one rap song, one good rap song is powerful than a million sermons would say that something. Nobody would say.
Yeah, one rap song is powerful than a million sermons. Good. Yeah, man.
So it's true. People will listen to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro, big ups. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No worries.
All the